What's up guys, it's SpeedyGoneCuber. Today in this video we are going to be doing a breakdown and reconstruction of Feliks's incredible 5.53 world record average. So let's get straight into the video guys. So for his first solve, Feliks did yellow cross and his cross pieces were here, here, here and here. So the way how he did this cross is that he saw that with two moves, straight away he could put these three pieces all in relation to each other. Then he moved his cross this way so he can put this yellow piece into his cross. And then he just did a D2 to align his cross. Now for his first pair, Feliks solves these two and he solves them like this, then does a rotation and solves them like that into the back. Then he solves these two, he rotates and does a U prime kind of at the same time, and then he pairs them up like that and inserts them into the back. And then he kind of goes into these two. But as he's going into these two, here's when he sees a bit of multi-slotting. You can see over here, these two pieces. They're basically a 3-move insert. So Feliks cancelled into his 3-move insert and then carried on with the pair. And then he just had OLO and PLO. For his second solve, Feliks does blue cross and his cross pieces are here, here, here and here. So the way he solves his cross is that firstly, in inspection, he sees that these two are both in correct relation to each other. So then the way he solves his cross is he inserts this piece into here. So the way he does that is by doing a U prime and then an R2 to put this in. And then what he does is he aligns his cross so that he can insert this piece into the cross. And then he just does a D2 to align his cross. Now Feliks's first F2L pair is these two. So he solves them like that, right into the back. And then he does these two while preserving these two, which is going to be his next pair. And then he just solves these two into the back. And then he kind of does a wide D. And then kind of solves these two like that. Quite an interesting way. And then, here's what's very interesting. This is the exact same last layer as Feliks got in his 4.73 world record. The exact same. He had this OLO case and he had a U-perm after that. The exact same last layer. Super nice solve from Feliks there. And let's get into the third solve. So for this solve, Feliks solves red cross and his cross pieces were here, here, here and here. So the way how he solved his course is that he saw that this piece was already in the layer. So then with 3 moves, he put these 2 pieces in. This also came in with the corner. So Feliks was going to insert this edge into the back to make an X course, but before he did this, of course, he inserted this piece into the course, and then he inserted this edge into the back and then aligned his course, and he had an X course. Then he rotated to solve these 2, but before he actually solved these 2 into here, he actually noticed something. Feliks noticed that he also had a pair in the back over here, and to preserve that pair, he inserted it with a sludge instead to keep this pair preserved. And then he inserted that pair into the back, and then Feliks knows a lot of these OLS cases, so he did a bit of OLS for the last layer to skip OLO, and then he just ended off with a U-perm. Super nice solve from Feliks there. It was sub 5, and let's get into the 4th solve. So for this solve, Feliks does orange cross, and his cross pieces were here, 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 and here. So the way that he solves his cross is he sees that this piece is already on the white layer. So then he inserts these 2 pieces at the same time like that. And then he does a D2, and whilst he's inserting this piece, he moves these pieces this way to keep them preserved and get them ready to insert. And then he carries on inserting that and does a D prime to align his course. And then he finally inserts these into the back. And then after that, he solves these 2 into the back like that. And then Feliks solves these 2, quite a similar case, into the front. And then Feliks does these 2. Super nice F2L without any rotations in it. And then he just has OL and PLL. For his last solve, Feliks has a very easy blue cross with 3 pieces already in correct relation to each other. So what he does is he starts inserting this piece into here, but whilst he's doing that, he notices that he can do a U2 to pair these up whilst he's doing his cross, and then carries on inserting this and kind of aligns his cross and moves this ready to insert kind of at the same time. And then he inserts this pair into the back while cancelling into inserting these 2. And then he rotates and solves these 2. And then he rotates again and starts solving these 2. But before he carries on, he notices something. Instead of inserting this pair into here and then doing OLL, he actually cancels into his OLL because the first few moves of the OLL are already done, also known as a VLS, and then he just goes into his PLL. Super nice solve from Feliks there. It was sub 5. Huge congratulations to him on his world record average. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye!